Hello everyone, Bryce Ethan White here, and welcome back to the channel for another reaction video. Today we're going to be reacting to Lego How the Grinch Stole Christmas. And speaking of Christmas, I hope you all had a great Christmas yesterday. I hope you all got what you wanted, and if you didn't, well, you get what you get. You don't throw a fit. I don't know, I'm really terrible at this kind of stuff, but today we're going to be looking at How the Grinch, a Lego parody of How the Grinch Stole Christmas by Lego Magic Movies. Link to the original videos in the description below for you to go check out yourself. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram, TikTok, and go subscribe to my gaming channel. No more wasting time. Let's get on with the video, shall we? Grinch is one of the most classic Dr. Seuss stories on Christmas. Lego presents. Decided to do something different today. Whoa, hey. There's Whoville. There's kids making a snowman. There's a woman. That guy's taking a picture. And I should probably keep my mouth shut.
Every Who down in Whoville liked Christmas a lot. But the Grinch who lived just north of Whoville did not.
Y'all know why.
The Grinch hated Christmas. The whole Christmas season. Now please don't ask why. No one quite knows the reason. It could be his head wasn't screwed on just right. It could be, perhaps, that his shoes were too tight. But I think that the most likely reason of all may have been that his heart was 2 sizes too small. But whatever the reason, his heart or his shoes, he stood there on Christmas Eve, hating the Whos.
Are you a Whoist?
Staring down from his cave with a sour, grinchy frown at the warm lighted windows below in their town. For he knew every Who down in Whoville beneath was busy now hanging a mistletoe wreath.
And they're hanging their stockings.
He snarled with a sneer.
Tomorrow is Christmas. It's practically here.
Then he growled with his Grinch fingers nervously drumming.
I must find some way to stop Christmas from coming.
Pause.
I must stop this whole thing. Why, for 53 years I've put up with it now. I must stop this Christmas from
53
coming.
years.
But how?
Then why didn't you move out?
Then he got an idea. An awful idea. The Grinch got a wonderful, awful idea.
This was my song.
I know just what to do.
Right.
The Grinch laughed in his throat, and he made a quick Santa Claus hat and a coat. And he chuckled and clucked.
What a great Grinchy trick. With this coat and this hat, I look just like Saint Nick. All I need is a reindeer.
The Grinch looked around, but since reindeer are scarce, there was none to be found.
If I can't find a reindeer, I'll make one instead.
So he called his dog Max. Then he took some red thread, and he tied a big horn on top of his head. Then the Grinch said,
Get up!
and the sleigh started down
There's some
toward the homes where the Who's
good production.
lay a snooze in their town.
Very good production.
All their windows were dark, quiet snow filled the air. All the Who's were all dreaming, sweet dreams without care, when he came to the first little house on the square.
Wait, where's that guy? Okay.
This is stop number 1.
The old Grinchy claws hissed, and he climbed to the roof, empty bags in his fist. Then he slid down the chimney, a rather tight pinch. But if Santa could do it, then so could the Grinch. He got stuck only once, for a moment or two. Then he stuck his head out of the fireplace flue. Where the little Who stockings all hung in a row,
These stockings
he grinned.
are the first things to go.
Stop.
Then he slithered and slunk with a smile most unpleasant around the whole room, and he took every present.
Yeah.
Pop guns and bicycles, roller skates, drums, checkerboards, tricycles,
Not the mistletoe.
popcorn, and plums.
And now,
Grinned the Grinch,
I will stuff up the tree.
and the Grinch grabbed the tree, and he started to shove, when he heard a small sound like the coo of a dove. He turned around fast, and he saw a small Who, little Cindy Lou Who,
Ah,
who was not more than
thanks
two.
for the reminder. I almost
She
forgot her
stared
name.
at the Grinch and said, Santa Claus, why? Why are you taking our Christmas tree? But you know, that old Grinch was so smart and so slick. He thought up a lie, and he thought it up quick.
Why, my sweet little tot?
The fake Santa Claus lied.
There's a light on this tree that won't light on one side. So I'm taking it home to my workshop, my dear. I'll fix it up there, then I'll bring it back here.
And his fib fooled the child. Then he patted her head, and he got her a drink, and he sent her to bed.
Oh, that was a close one.
And when Cindy Lou Who went to bed with her cup, he went to the chimney and stuffed the tree up.
One house down.
Then he did the same thing to the other Who's houses. It was 15:15 dawn. All the Who's still abed. All the Who's still a snooze when he packed up his sleigh. Packed it up with their presents. The ribbons, the wrappings, the tags and the tinsel, the trimmings, the trappings. 3,000 feet up the side of Mount Crumpet, He rode with his load to the tip-top to dump it. Pooh, pooh to the Who's. He was Grinchishly humming.
They're finding out now that no Christmas is coming.
Like, you
They're
didn't.
just waking up. I know just what they'll do. Their mouths will hang open a minute or two. Then the Who's down in Whoville will all cry boo-hoo.
But you don't know that.
That's a noise, grinned the Grinch, that I simply must hear.
So he paused, and the Grinch put his hand to his ear. And he did hear a sound rising over the snow. It started in low, then it started to grow. But the sound wasn't sad. Why, this sound sounded merry. It couldn't be so, but it was merry. Very. He stared down at Whoville. The Grinch popped his eyes. Then he shook. What he saw was a shocking surprise.
Those are singing.
Every Who down in Whoville, the tall and the small, was singing without any presents at all. He hadn't stopped Christmas from coming. It came. Somehow or other, it came just the same. Nor thorns infest the ground. He comes to make his blessings fall. And the Grinch, with his Grinch feet ice cold in the snow, stood puzzling and puzzling.
How could it be so?
And he puzzled 3 hours till his puzzler was sore. Then the Grinch thought of something he hadn't before.
Oh, really?
Maybe Christmas, he thought, doesn't come from a store. Maybe Christmas, perhaps, means a little bit more.
And what happened then? Well, in Whoville they say that the Grinch's small heart grew 3 sizes that day. And the minute his heart didn't feel quite so tight, he whizzed with his load through the bright morning light. And he brought back the toys and the food for the feast, and he himself, the Grinch, carved the roast beast.
Oh my goodness. It's a Christmas miracle. And that's the video. Wait, he did a Nightmare Before Christmas? I wish I was there. Okay, we gotta watch that next Halloween, because I need to see that. I really need to see a Lego version of the Nightmare Before Christmas. And that is it for today's video. Hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Links to that will be in the description below, as well as to the original video. Links in the description below. I will put a link to Lego Magic Movies. From looking at this video, he looks like a real. This guy is really talented. And don't forget to subscribe to my gaming channel. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all in the next video. Take care. And by the way, I hope, once again, hope you had a very Merry Christmas.